Day 9 of the government shutdown, officials say House Republican leaders are considering a way to avoid letting the country go into financial default. The officials say Republicans are considering a short-term increase in the nation's debt limit. President Obama will meet with House Republican leadership tomorrow at the White House. This evening, he met with Democrats who continue to say they'll negotiate once the government has reopened. But as the shutdown drags on, government furloughs are impacting businesses across the country, including Tightflex in Laconia. While company managers say, fortunately for them, the shutdown is just more of a nuisance. Our Jennifer Gannon spoke with them about how they're dealing with the shutdown.
Well, Shelley, at Tightflex, they manufacture hoses and tubing used in military planes and helicopters. The government is still placing orders, according to them, but their inspectors are furloughed, causing a backup in their warehouse. At Tightflex, people are still busy at work inside their Laconia headquarters, making parts that will be used in both commercial and military aircraft.
But we're still getting quote requests from the government, and we're still making quotes to the government, and we're still being awarded business from the government.
The problem is that since the government shut down, orders have been piling up without a government inspector to look at their products before they are shipped.
The government doesn't have the government inspectors to send in. They have to do a source inspection of our parts before we can ship them. So it's impacted us a little bit on that, let's say on daily shipments.
At Tightflex, they say compared to others impacted by the shutdown, their interruption is very minor. Also in Laconia, a member of the police department is dealing with the effects of the shutdown firsthand. Captain Matt Canfield had been waiting more than a year and a half to go to the FBI National Academy in Quantico, Virginia. He headed down to the academy just 1 week before the shutdown.
We were made aware that there was a potential problem with it early on in the week. They worked with it for a little bit of time, and then they realized that too much of their staff had been furloughed, so as a result they sent us home at the end of the week.
Captain Canfield was sent home 1 week into what was supposed to be an 11-week program. He was one of a handful chosen to take part in the academy, which provides training for command staff from local law enforcement agencies from all over the world.
I was very excited to go to the National Academy, and hopefully they're working on making it happen at a future date.
Now, Captain Canfield says his spot has been saved, and he's hoping to start the academy again sometime next year. Reporting live in the studio, Jennifer Gannon, WMUR News 9.
Thank you, Jen.